Welcome to this annotated entry for microTech, originally referred to as Stanton 4. microTech, Stanton 4, is the fourth and farthest planet from the Sun in the Stanton system, under the banner of the United Empire of Earth, UEE. Located at the outer edge of the system's habitable zone, microTech is mostly ice, with some cold temperate areas of tundra. It was purchased from the UEE by the corporation microTech in the mid-2800s. Its capital, New Babbage, is home to many corporations and startups, and is a major center for technological innovation. In its environment, most of microTech is covered in mountains and ice sheets, and subject to strong blizzards and ice storms. There are very few liquid bodies of water. Multiple temperate tundra zones exist in areas associated with deep geothermal activity. Camping expeditions and hikes in these greener biomes are popular vacation activities among microTech's full-time population. Cold-hardy plants such as evergreens, wildflowers, grasses, and lichen grow there throughout the year. Thawwort, a lichen that grows on microTech and other worlds with Arctic climates, is subject of research for several pharmaceutical startups based in New Babbage. Its antiseptic and antibacterial properties have shown promise in the lab, though the properties are only present in wild collected specimens. Research to replicate these traits in artificial conditions is ongoing. The history of Stanton 4 is a very interesting one. Discovered in 2851, Stanton 4 is a super-Earth, and one of 4 planets in the Stanton system's habitable zone. Full development of the system would have taken funds not readily available to the government at the time. After beginning initial terraforming, the UEE announced the decision in 2865 to sell it and its sibling planets to private interest in order to pay down its debts and provide a boost to the downturned economy. An early terraforming error resulted in a climate far colder and harsher than initial predictions had indicated, leading to multiple debates on the UEE Senate floor regarding the government's ability to sell Stanton 4. However, thanks to this error, the founder and then CEO of microTech, Magnus Tobin, purchased it as the new headquarters for microTech. Tobin sold off land his company had been using for server farms in the lead up to this acquisition. According to a contemporary press release, the reliably frigid climate of Stanton 4 was ideal for keeping their expansive networks of servers cool. Tobin personally oversaw the construction of New Babbage, the largest city and now headquarters of microTech at large. microTech is governed by the corporation. Planetary governance is conducted by specialized divisions of the microTech Corporation. Population-sustaining departments such as water infrastructure and waste management exist alongside economic ones such as taxation, business licensing, and import and export. Former elected officials or government workers are typically hired for these roles, though those from the private sector are not barred from selection. Upon their purchase of the planet, microTech upgraded their corporate security force to perform police actions where necessary. Wherever possible, microTech utilizes technology and custom microTech design systems and software to automate much of the day-to-day operations, including the enforcement of local laws. As immigration to microTech increases, leaders within microTech have debated the implementation of an eventual population cap. Culture in New Babbage is a very interesting one. The city of New Babbage was designed to support the creativity of the highly skilled workforce needed to drive microTech's future innovation. Areas like the Commons were constructed as creative workspaces dedicated to providing areas for programmers and engineers to relax, network, and plan. The city's robust nightlife provides an outlet for workforce's high pressure crunch times and higher than average salaries, and visiting financiers and venture capitalists make regular use of the high end bars. Inhabitants also like to escape the confines of the city to take part in outdoor cold weather activities. Bleeding edge technology is a common sight on microTech, not only due to the company itself, but also the presence of other established tech companies alongside a constantly cycling roster of startups. Residents who don't keep abreast of the latest advancements are generally seen as gauche by their peers, though this outlook varies. Members of the upper class of UAE frequent the markets to secure the newest tech before it officially debuts. This will do it today for the Galactapedia entry, annotated by RedJay, covering microTech aka Stanton 4. Thank you for listening, and fly safe.